for joining us on Sheen Magazine TV. Today is our very first episode of Sheen Hot Tea. I'm your host, Denisha Jovan, and these are my lovely co-hosts.
Trey Chapman.
I'm Kristen Harris.
And I'm Regina B.
So over the weekend, we went to go see the movie Superfly. Let's take a look at that trailer.
You literally could have taken any kid off the corner, but you chose me. Why?
These fools in the streets acting like they got something to prove. They only want to hustle for the money and the flash. But not you. You're special.
Welcome to Atlanta. We've got everything you could ever want. Culture, style, and of course, music. But if you look deeper, there's a whole other side you've never seen before. Welcome to my world. I've been working these streets since I was 11. Gave people jobs when there were no jobs. I swapped cash for crypto and redefined the hustle. I choose my crew wisely. Scatter, that's my mentor.
I know you miss your favorite student.
I miss kicking your ass.
Georgia, she's my inspiration.
You can be whatever you want to be.
And Eddie, that's my soul.
Everything is moving smooth like butter. Priest, you're a genius.
You've been operating under the radar. All of that's about to change.
Call an ambulance, you take it to the hospital.
You know there's a difference between getting out and being pushed out.
This new crew, they have cartel connections. And they're coming after everything we have and everyone we love.
What's the play here?
One last score is so big that we will never have to look over our shoulder again. But we have to go to the source.
If we do this, there's no going back.
Never was.
I know who you are, priest. Abandon our business? That's unacceptable.
I promise I'm gonna take care of you.
We stick to the plan.
What plan? We black men ain't nowhere safe. Come on, let's take a drive.
All right, guys, so what did you guys think of the movie?
It was Superfly. It was great. It was better than the first one, in my opinion. Maybe that's just me talking like that because I'm like 26, but both the Priests was good, but I like the new one more, man. He had a perm or relaxer.
Are you sure?
Had that Nairobi on him.
He did.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. The
Yeah.
Nairobi
I'm
relaxer
all
was.
about that hair and the fashion. The hair was banging. I'm
was
pretty
bad.
sure he
Yeah.
had Nairobi products
did.
in it.
Yeah.
He had to because he did all of
Played and
these
slaved
stuff
for the
and
days.
it stayed for days.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yes.
But I will say, I feel like the first couple scenes were like shot on an iPad, maybe.
But you a hater.
I'm not a hater. I really do feel that way.
You a hater.
I feel like it wasn't like the quality.
Director X did it. It was like a 2-hour rap video.
Okay, that's the problem, maybe.
That's good.
Well, I think it certainly exceeded my expectations because I went in thinking that it would be, you know, like a regular low budget type movie.
Yeah.
But I mean, it was exciting. It was just a good plot line, so I enjoyed it.
They could have put it on 106 Park and let it play for all 10 videos.
Okay, that's back to my point. I'm going to drink
Yeah.
my Korean tea because, you know.
It's super good. I love the movie though, man. I thought it was great.
So as you guys know, this past month, Drake and Pusha T have been in a rap beef. It all started with Pusha T's song Infrared calling Drake's ghostwriters out, or for using ghostwriters. So what do you guys think?
Who was
Who do you
Pusha
think
T?
won? Who do you guys think won?
You talking about that guy from the
Trey
Clips?
is such a hater.
The dude from Clips? That's who we talking about?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Oh, yeah. Yeah, that guy.
I
Yeah.
say that Drake won hands up.
Drake.
Hands up?
Yeah.
Hands down?
Won,
all the
Denisha.
way up.
Who won?
I honestly think that Pusha T won because he
Thank
pulled
you.
all the Drake
Thank
skeletons
you.
out of his
Now
closet.
I'm
So
going to have
you.
to take a sip of my tea for that.
I'm just saying though, who was left trying to defend all of the allegations?
Man, Pusha T did a whole research project on this man to
That's
make
what
this
you
diss.
do when you beef with
No,
somebody.
man,
You
Nas
gotta
and Jay-Z
find out.
ain't do that. They just beefed off each other off face.
But
This dude
Drake
beefing
got
like
personal?
his sound
So
like
Pusha
Wendy
T got
Williams
personal.
wrote it.
I'm gonna take it
Wendy
to my
Williams
quality.
wrote that
Right.
diss for Pusha T.
What?
Wendy Williams wrote that diss for Pusha T.
Are you kidding me?
Yeah, that sound like
So
something
you
Wendy
might
Williams
be
would
on to
say.
something.
Wendy
with
Williams
that,
probably
yeah.
called him up and was like, "Yo, write
But
this
that
right
was
here."
so fire.
Nah.
So we're just gonna agree to disagree on that one.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
So moving on, you guys know that Roseanne's show was canceled because of some racist tweets that she put out online. She called out former White House official Valerie Jarrett by saying, I quote, Muslim Brotherhood and Planet of the Apes had a baby equals VJ, which is a reference to Valerie.
Denisha, I didn't mean to cut you off. You
Oh, that's
know this
okay.
one cuts me deep. People, everything that formulate in your head really don't have to come out of your mouth. I mean,
I agree.
we shouldn't do that.
But y'all knew Roseanne was off the chain. I'm sorry. She's been off the chain since forever ago.
Yeah. So do you guys think that the network went too far by canceling the
No.
show?
I think they made an example out of her.
Yes.
You know, they lost money. People lost jobs.
Yeah.
So you have to look at the whole picture sometimes.
Yes.
At least you know she racist.
Exactly.
Well, I think they, like Kristen was saying, they knew that before.
Yeah.
That,
Yeah, they
you know,
probably
only
ain't.
got-
Also, with the cancellation of her show, I will say that I felt like they made a statement, not because they just canceled it, but because if that was an African American saying something like that,
Absolutely.
they would have been snatched in seconds just like she was. So I'm all for it. Go girl at ABC, you did that.
Yes.
You did that.
Yes.
So moving on to Kanye West went on to the Big Boy morning show and said that his mental illness or mental disorder is a superpower.
Does everyone have something?
I think everybody got something. I think everybody got something. But like I said, on the album I said it's not a disability, it's a superpower.
Do you guys agree with that?
Man,
You
how
guys-
you gonna beef with George Bush and then love Donald Trump?
I don't.
I mean, he just doing it for publicity. He married to Kim K, and if he don't get his publicity right, Kris Kardashian gonna get him a whooping, and he don't want that.
Well, I call that superpower unstable.
Right.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
he's all over the place.
Yeah, he everywhere.
Yeah. One day he says this, the next day he says that.
Then he dropped 4 whack albums in 1 month.
I wasn't gonna say
I
that.
mean, he did not. But
How he do that? He used to set a
my
record for
thoughts
whack
are
albums in 1 month.
that- That's not true. My thoughts, though, are that it's an interesting way to look at it. I mean, to think that you feel that way about your disorder, kind of maybe it would help someone if you were using it in a positive light.
Yes.
Because then they wouldn't feel like an outcast. They'd be like, okay, cool, like this can be my super strength if I'm working towards it and making it better. But that's
Being
just,
bipolar.
okay, look.
The only people I know that think they
Look,
the stuff
look.
when they have a disorder is people with Down syndrome.
Wow.
Everybody I ever met with Down syndrome, they know they the best ever.
Okay,
Well, I mean, I can't say anything to
That's
that.
true. You ain't never met a person with Down syndrome, and they
but
walk
I
in here
can't-
like, yo, I'm good.
but you know what though? That is something that I've seen in schools though. Sometimes
Yeah,
like,
that's
they
true.
get, well, special education sometimes gets like proms and things like
Yeah.
that to make them feel special. So yeah, I guess we're kind of on the same page.
Yeah, exactly.
A little bit.
A little bit.
Kanye West 4 albums was whack though.
Okay.
So staying in the Kardashian West time, not time frame, but Kardashian West subject matter. So Kim K is getting a lot of heat for straightening Northwest's hair, and a lot of naturals are saying you should keep that baby's curls, you should do this, you should do that. How do you guys feel about, you know, the natural hair community going in on Kim K about straightening her daughter's hair?
Publicity.
No, it's not no
It's not
publicity.
It's not publicity. You know, I have a daughter, and I think we as moms, we have a right to,
Yes.
if we want our child to be natural, they should be able to be natural. And if we want
Stay
to,
out my hair.
I press my daughter's hair to make it straight and make it, you know, pretty. That's my prerogative.
Yes.
So, I mean, if you're not paying for my hair products, I say keep your opinions to yourselves.
That's true.
Yes.
I mean, I agree. And honestly, like, look at Beyonce. when they kept their daughter's hair curly, she was nappy headed.
Exactly.
When Northwest gets her loose ringlet curls straightened, the natural community, like, yo.
So everybody's
It's
going to
just a
have
double
something
standard.
to say no matter what you do,
Yeah.
whether you wear it natural or whether you straighten it. So just do what makes
You happy? Yes,
Right.
Yes.
exactly.
Like you said, you're not my hairdresser. If you were my hairdresser, then I'd be like, okay, cool.
Yeah.
But you're not, so don't give me opinions.
I'm gonna do what make people
That's all
mad.
I got.
I'm gonna do what make people mad, man. When they see me, they gonna be like, dang, he's swagging on me.
And that just gives you more
Then they gonna be like, then you gonna get publicity, and then you gonna be just like Kim K and Kanye West.
Woo, tea time.
Any publicity is good publicity, apparently.
That's all they get, man. People getting mental illnesses, and they gonna take mental illness and make it just.
Okay.
You can't be doing that kind of stuff, man. Kanye,
Right.
You're just doing too much out here.
Right.
So, to relationship news, Ariana Grande and Pete Davidson from SNL are now engaged. They've been together for 1 month. Before they were engaged, they had tattoos for each other and things like that. Is that too fast? Do you guys
Publicity.
think?
I just want to know what Sis is packing because she has something magical for 1 month. But I will say that I feel like it may be a rebound type thing too.
For him or her?
Because
Okay.
both of them.
Yeah.
I mean, because she's dealing with Mac Miller's like addiction, and he just got out of a long-term relationship, but she got something magical.
That's
I
because
will
he
say
can't
that.
make a hard album. Matt Miller trash. Matt Miller make music for high school white people.
So you're saying that Matt Miller left? She's, I don't know.
She
don't
listening to her
know.
boyfriend like,
She
oh my
left
God,
him
Matt Miller
because
sucks so
his
bad.
music sucks?
But he getting just imagine dating Matt Miller, getting in the car with him, and have to ride around listening to his music, and you don't like that job. You gonna break up with
They
that guy?
probably listen to her music.
No, they listen to Matt Miller, and he trash.
They probably don't listen to nobody.
I'm sorry, Regina, did you have
Go
a
ahead.
I do. I just think when
know
you're
better than
getting into a relationship with somebody, you need to take the time, take it slow, learn each other. I mean, because like you said, they're both look like they're coming off of rebounds, and you don't want to get involved with anybody for the wrong reason, and then
Thank
have
you.
to break up and go to the next
Exactly.
rebound.
But just think,
That's all I'm saying.
just think you in the car with a person who high, and they playing their music like it's good, and you don't like that job. Y'all about to ride around for 2 hours.
But what
You
you
can't
think
date
of
him.
them? What you think of them being engaged though? They've been engaged already.
She probably already was dating that dude and realized that he ain't make terrible music like this other guy.
She wasn't. I have a little bit of tea, but I'm going to sip on it before I say it real quick with my Akura tea, y'all.
Okay. What is it?
So, Ariana Grande is coming out with a song
Uh-huh.
entitled Pete. So, Pete, it's about him.
Oh, Pete.
Pete.
Okay, I thought you said.
So, I think Trey might be a little bit correct about it being a publicity thing.
I be right.
Yeah.
I mean, sometimes.
I be right. But yeah, just think, if you was dating a dude or anybody was dating a dude and y'all got in the car and had to ride around listening to their music and you ain't like it, what's the first thing you gonna do?
We're not going to be listening to his music in
Exactly.
the first place.
Exactly.
Regardless of if he's a good artist or not, I don't want to listen to his music.
Do you listen to Matt Miller?
No.
All right then. That's what I'm saying. So imagine being his girlfriend and have to listen to that junk all day.
Okay.
Well,
We just
moving on. I'm sorry, guys. We have to move on. So recently, Janet Jackson performed at the Billboard Music Awards, and she also received a huge award at the show, and she put on a huge performance where she did some of her best work. Did you guys check that out? What did you guys think about her look?
I like award shows, man, but after Kendrick Lamar lost to Macklemore on the Grammys, I just totally don't watch any of that garbage. Cause the higher ups do not understand the culture of what music is going on. How Macklemore gonna beat K-Dot? Don't even make sense, man. That's ridiculous.
Well, did you guys check it out?
I did not. Oh,
You know, Janet Jackson has been in the game for a minute. And anytime she can win an award, look great doing it, I say go for it. She deserves it.
Yeah.
that's what I was just about to say.
She is a legend.
I did not watch that show, but she got a banging body and she was doing
Yes,
it.
she
was
looked
doing it.
so fabulous. Her
Yes,
face was
amazing.
snatched. I don't know what sort of witchcraft
I don't
her
know.
makeup artist is doing on
Girl.
her, but he really, I think he just does that really snatched look on her, and she looks younger than me.
Yes.
She definitely look good.
Not only that, but like this
look good.
body.
She can be my side.
Yeah,
Like
yeah.
she just
She's
had
a baby.
I mean,
and
yes.
she's like,
give her props.
and she's older,
She's
isn't
doing
she?
it, yes.
Yeah, she's a little
Yeah.
bit older, so
She
I'm
gonna
like,
be my side chick. Side chick.
Okay, you sipping the tea?
Yeah,
on
because
that.
he just off the chain.
You be my side chick.
Very much so. So J-Lo just dropped her very own cosmetic line with Inglot Cosmetics. So a lot of the beauty bloggers are checking it out. Makeup Shayla and a few of the others. And you know J-Lo is known for her glow, like her beautiful glow. Have you guys seen that? She also gifted it to Cardi B, which was pretty cool. They just did De Niro together. So have you guys checked it out, or would you want to use a product from J-Lo?
I would use them, and I actually did go and check them out, and they're pretty affordable.
Oh, really?
I mean, yeah, she has some really beautiful colors. Like I say, very affordable, and I think people are always looking for affordability, especially when you have a name to that magnitude that's on a makeup line. So I think it'll do well. Yeah.
Personally, I'm like all into that beauty stuff in the beauty community. I will say that I don't think everybody should have a makeup collab. And it may have to do with the brand that she's using, or it may have to do with just the products that were obtained. But I really just don't feel like it's not like, it's J-Lo. It should have been popping. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, you don't like
so
that
maybe
product.
the product wasn't as good as expected.
I mean, she had to come behind Fenty. I mean, how you gonna do that? You can't come behind Fenty and act like you gonna win. Man, Rihanna's like one of the biggest stars on the planet. J-Lo was that like maybe a decade ago.
But what I'm saying is, like, just because her name doesn't mean her product is
I
good.
agree.
Maybe she should have let Puff Daddy market it. Then it would have been
But
harder.
like I said, she does have some beautiful colors in her collection.
But you liked it when you saw it. Okay.
And she also has a wide variety of products as well. She has lashes, which I saw
wow.
that she has lashes. And I think it's very innovative. I've never heard of lashes like this before, but they're split in the middle. So one lash is split in the middle. So if you have you know, where you want to place it, you can put towards the back of the lash and then put it towards the front of the lash. So it gives you whatever look you're trying to go for. So I thought that was pretty innovative.
Yes.
So maybe I'm being a hater. I have not actually looked
I
at
mean,
it.
your opinion is valid.
But yeah, you know, she has things that you can pull from that I think is going to keep her in the game.
Okay.
Yeah.
I got to look at it then.
Yes, take a look, girl. So moving on to the royal family, you know, we have a newbie in the family, Meghan Markle, aka Duchess of Sussex.
Yes.
She just went out on her very first solo outing with the Queen. And the Queen took her on the private train, the royal train, and kind of showed her the ropes. So how do you guys feel about, first off, there being a sister in the royal family, and just her relationship so far?
They got a royal train, man. That's so real.
Yeah, only they ride.
Like, you might as well just have a royal submarine after something like that.
They might have one.
They probably
God
do.
dang.
Or a boat. I don't know. I mean, I'm happy for her because I really do feel like she's making moves. But I feel like she's making moves because she's an American, and I only felt that way after we talked about it. Because I feel like we keep calling her a sister, but does she feel like one?
Yeah.
Because I'm not sure if she does.
That is
Maybe you should call her.
It was
Send her a
just
text message.
I don't know,
Oh,
well, you know, because I don't know how her upbringing was. I knew she grew up, you know, but does she identify as a black woman?
I want to say that she says she does not.
Yeah.
You know, put herself in a box or there.
Right. And a lot of people don't.
That's what I was going to say.
I think
O.J. Simpson don't. He just O.J.
I think she still has an understanding of as a black woman in, you know, the culture, what we, you know, what we go through, how we feel, you know, dealing with hair and all this other stuff. I think she has an understanding of that, and to have someone like that in the royal family, I think is pretty cool.
But I just think it's wonderful that the Queen is taking time with her to show her the ropes, and show her the ropes,
and embracing her into the family.
You know, because I know that is a different world for her. So I think it's great.
Yeah, she was probably drinking 40 ounces first. And then she probably, you know, drinking 40 ounces and something like that.
Or it's a Sakura tea.
Right,
Maybe
or Sakura tea.
Because
She was definitely drinking malt liquor, and now the Queen, like, let me convert you to elegance.
This girl grew up in like Beverly Hills, did she not?
What person you know in Beverly Hills don't do stuff that's gangster?
Wow.
Just because you super rich don't mean that you ain't gonna drink just 40.
Okay.
Well, yeah, but we don't know everything there is to know about her.
Don't.
We don't need to, but I just, you know, I think I'm just happy for her.
Yeah, I'm happy for her
just
too.
happy.
Yeah.
So guys, it is time to move into our Sheen Hot Tea questions. These are questions sent in by our viewers and answered by some of our viewers, guys. So our first question is, what is something that you never thought would turn someone on, but it does? One of our viewers said, it's a guy now, he said that armpit hair on a woman really turns him on.
Ooh, how did he even see that?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, where does he, does they just be like, raise your hand so I can talk to you? And then he just raised their hand to see the armpit hair?
Maybe during like foreplay or something, you see the armpit hair.
No, you not.
See it.
I don't know.
When you doing foreplay, all you gonna see is like lips and, just lips.
You see their whole body.
Nah.
I think it's weird though, because doesn't hair like hold a lot of like smells and moisture and stuff?
I mean, if it's clean, but you know, there is a trend for women to grow out their body hair, their armpit hair, and they're dyeing it and all kind of stuff. So there's a lot of women embracing that. So maybe that trend is something that guy really, really likes. You know, more power to you. You know, we're not gonna shame something that you like.
We
so guys, is there certain things that turn you guys on that people might think is kind of odd or off?
Yeah, when I look at a woman, man, I look at their neck. When a girl got a nice neck, I know for a fact I probably need to holler at her.
Why?
A neck out of all
what is it about it?
What's nice about it?
Because they neck, man, it's like, you know, they got some good head on their shoulder.
Oh my God.
Strong neck.
Yeah, when you got a long, kind of nice, elegant neck. You know
what
I'm
does
saying?
your neck mean about you though?
Your neck, man. When you got a nice neck, man, it just say like, you know, it's slimming, got a nice collarbone.
Oh, you want to be able to see the collarbone.
All they neck.
Okay. I like collarbones.
Yeah. That. And then like a good neck.
Kristen?
I like strong legs.
Oh.
I feel like when you can see like the muscles in their legs, then you can know what's up later.
Sexy.
Yeah, that dude probably gay. He probably work his butt out. Do a lot of squats.
Gina Beats?
I like to see my boo. I'm speaking for myself. And those nice.
Put that disclaimer out there.
Woo! Compression shorts. Oh my God. So beautiful.
What do compression shorts do?
They hold everything, you know, in place, in the right place, pull it all together.
Oh, and just make it cohesive.
Win one good, tight package. Oh,
okay.
That's so sexy.
So you guys, I had a hard time figuring out what it was that, you know, quirky thing that I like. And mine is kind of detailed. I like when you can see a guy's bottom teeth when they smile or talk, you know, or if they have like that kind of lip that kind of bows down a little bit. I think the only example I can think of is Michael B. Jordan. He kind of has that going on.
He's
but
sexy.
I like that.
Yes,
I like that.
So you like dude's mouth? You like their mouth?
No, it's the visibility of their bottom teeth.
So not their mouth.
I'm really
not the
trying
mouth.
to figure
It's
out how you do that though. Like,
some people's mouths are just set up that way.
Yeah.
Mine is up high, so all you see is my top teeth.
I need to look in the mirror and check my mouth.
But yeah, some guys just look like that.
Yeah, that's cool.
So yeah. So moving on to the next question, how do you know when a relationship is ending? And if you know that it's ending or over, do you try to save it?
Well, sis.
This one is...
Relationship pretty much over when I just can't smack the cheeks with you no more, man. It's a done deal. So it's over.
Cheeks.
Yeah, I can't do it no more.
What would cause you to get to that point, though, that when you can't smack the cheeks with someone? Like, what is that thing?
Just a whole lot of just, you know, separation between us two. It's like I just can't do this no more, man.
Okay.
I don't know what could prompt that, but it's a host of things that probably could, you know, move me into that level of being like, nah.
Yeah. Okay, Kristen.
Well, I definitely say lack of communication, lack of them coming home. Phones are really big, especially in our generation. So I don't like if people have their phones turned over. And it's not like if I don't know you, then that's fine. But if you're like my boyfriend, if his phone is turned over, what you doing?
Sound like you insecure, shawty.
Look, I'm saying from a general perspective. Mine knows better.
My phone stay turned over.
From a general perspective, if those are some of the signs. And I know a lot of people say lock codes, but I don't think that's a reason why you shouldn't
Yeah, because people like to protect their, you know, from if it gets stolen or anything. So
Yeah.
it's not necessarily personal. Gina B?
Well, just like she said, communication is key. Once we stop talking on the same level, then I know something is
Explain that, though.
That is something wrong, you know, because if we've had good communication for 6 months, a year, and then all of a sudden we're starting to go separate ways, then it's something going on with the one. If I know it's not me, it's gotta be you.
Yeah.
You know, so that's a tall tale sign.
Yeah, and I definitely feel like if you have gotten to that point in a relationship where it's not going anywhere, I definitely don't think that there's a space to save it. Especially, you don't want to be the only one trying to save something.
Exactly.
If the other person is disconnected and is not a part of, or wants to be a part of it, there's no point in, you know, trying to salvage something that's not.
And they say, you know, if your heart is not in it, just tell me. Yeah.
I guess I'm a little like wavy about it, and you've been in a very long, beautiful relationship, so you can tell me. But I think maybe give it one shot before you just nip it in the bud. I don't know. I don't know.
Yeah, you could do that. You can,
like if you know everything sideways, we talk about it.
Yeah.
I don't know. That's just coming from me. I'm a hopeless romantic, so I'm like, let love live.
I think it depends on what point it is.
Yeah.
And what the issue is. Yeah. I guess I can agree to that.
In separation.
Yeah, because sometimes, I mean, it could be just that you're in a different place or he's in a different place at that point. Things happen in our lives that we take differently. People can pass away or we're dealing with something. So I would say if give it another chance, and if it doesn't work out, then at least you've tried.
It's 2018, man. I mean, everybody a thought now. That's just a wave of the future. And if you can't get down with that, you ain't never gonna have no good relationship, man.
Sometimes you, like Miss Regina said, you have to relearn that person.
You got to do that.
Yeah.
You got to thought.
I mean, but not everybody is out here thoughting.
You got to thought until you find that right person, man.
I do believe in, sorry if I'm getting off topic, but I do believe in a hoe phase.
You got to have a hoe phase.
I believe that you need to let it loose, but in a conservative way, not just throwing it every which way. But I feel like everybody, even if it's not sexually, sometimes it's mentally, sometimes it's emotionally, sometimes it's spiritually, okay, not spiritually, but sometimes it's in other ways that you explore other people before you settle for one.
In other words, if you don't hoe, how you gonna know?
Getting to know people. Maybe I shouldn't have said hoe because you running away with that.
You got a thought.
So staying in topic with relationships, I have a question for you guys. It's kind of spicy. Okay. Have you or would you ever check the phone of your significant other?
Nah. I ain't got no reason to do that.
No. Okay.
You ain't gotta trust a person when you know a person. When you know them well enough, then you gonna know what they gonna do. And somebody start acting funny, then you gonna be able to check that without seeing the phone.
Yeah, that's true.
You're right.
Especially when you done went through whole phase and you just know people.
Yeah, and I feel like sometimes if we go looking for trouble,
you're
gonna
find
it. You're gonna find trouble.
Oh yeah.
And this is crazy. I've been married for, it'll be 27 years on the 22nd of this month. I'm so excited. But I just put a code on my phone probably a few months ago because I had lost it in a casino, and my daughter made me put a lock code on there.
Yeah.
But I felt no need to have one. But she made sense that if somebody get it, they can get into all of your, stuff you have on your phone. That was the only reason why I had one on there. But I just never felt a need to put one on mine or to even look at my husband's phone.
I would say, I don't know. Because
be honest.
I have checked the phone before, but it's kind of like Trey said, when I felt like I needed to check it, when someone was telling me, like, you acting up, let me check this. That's when I checked it, and I did find what I was looking for, which was kind of, sad or whatever. But I'm also a firm believer in, like, my privacy, so I don't want anybody to check my phone. I have passcodes to everything. I leave it with me. I bring it with me. I don't want anybody to have it. So, I mean, I guess...
Face recognition, thumbprint. You got it all locked down.
Not face recognition, but the thumbprint and the...
Oh, you the FBI girl.
Yeah, but I also have it on his phone, too. So I have his
Yeah.
lock code and I have his thumbprint, but I've only been in it one time and I found what I was looking for.
See, I ain't never had no girl check me like that,
sounds
man,
good
because they
looking
know I'm a man. They ain't gonna handle me like that.
Were you
man.
prepared what you found what you was looking for? Were
I
you
mean, I'm
prepared?
dramatic, so I think I was prepared for anything.
You ran in the
wow.
bathroom and locked the door and read all his messages?
No, we traded phones because it was still early on, you know. So I was like, let's trade phones, you know, so you know I'm not out here doing nothing. And, you know, I thought he was squeaky clean, so you know.
I guess that's cool. I just ain't doing that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think their privacy is their privacy, and like Trey was saying, if you expect something, then you know something is up. You don't have to go finding it. So I definitely agree.
I'm
to
also
that.
a firm believer in like when we get together, it's us. So it's us phone
Yes.
and
Yours
us
is
password
mine.
and
Mine
us
is
social
yours.
media. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
wow. All right.
That concludes our first episode of the Sheen Hot Tea. Be sure to tune in next month with another sizzling episode. Please subscribe to Sheen TV. Thank you.